Rate them on a scale of least to most edible. Ooh, yes. Least to most edible. Now, are we talking about the stones themselves? Which stone we're gonna eat? Okay, excellent. Let's look. Okay. I think... Alright. So, if we're talking about the easiest to eat, I think it would be the white mage, because it's circular. So it looks like you could kind of swallow it like a pill. So you just take some water, you pop it, you wash it down. You know, you might choke a little bit, but it's okay. It'll be like swallowing an egg for a snake. You kind of just unhinge your jaw and eventually it goes down into your stomach. In terms of which one looks the tastiest, I think it would have to be machinist, because that just looks like a piece of candy to me with that color. Let's see. I think the least edible looking, I would have to say, is probably Reaper, just because that actually looks like a piece of metal to me. It does kind of look like a lozenge, doesn't it? Like, it made me think of a Jolly Rancher when I saw it. But yeah, I could see a cough lozenge. See, this looks like a rock. Like an actual rock. So I wouldn't really want to eat that. But it could also be rock candy. Because of the points. Let's say Ninja or Dark Knight. Yeah, those were the other two I was kind of looking at. Like, this one looks like it'll cut your throat going down. This one looks like you could probably get it down because it kind of still has that shape of potentially being able to swallow it. But you're gonna get some scarring. I feel like this is one of those, like, you know when you bite into like a mint or something, like a hard candy, and then it gets sharp and it stabs you? I feel like that's what Red Mage would do. Don't mind me just chugging water. I think Astro actually looks pretty edible to me. That might be the most edible one, because that looks like an M&M. So I think here, can I move these around or does it leave? Okay, so yes, we're gonna list these by least to most edible. I think I'm gonna retract my previous statement. I think Astro looks more edible than White Mage by a narrow margin, just because it looks smaller. So I think I'm gonna put White Mage as second. And then Black Mage is relatively smooth, so that might go down pretty easily. Yeah, I think I'll put that there. And then I think I'm gonna put Machinist next, because that just looks tasty. I feel like Paladin would be pretty easy to swallow. Probably Sage after that. And then maybe Red Mage. Because Red Mage, the problem with it is it looks really sharp. Like, the shape of it's good, but it looks sharp. And Bard is just weirdly shaped, but it's still one of those shapes where, you know, like, it might work out. I think I'm gonna put Dark Knight and Ninja need to go down here. These three need to go down here, because I think these are gonna be our least edible options. Dancer. And then Dragoon next. Because those are still, like, in those kind of edible shapes. could go there. Monk is actually pretty edible looking. I will say that. See, these two are just weird shapes. Like, these look like they'd be difficult to swallow. So I think that, and we're gonna go there. Now, this one has the potential to be rock candy, so I think I am gonna list it a little higher than the other two. I think that is my list for how edible the soul crystals are. We got Astro's the most edible, Ninja's the least edible, and then we have all the rest of them in between. So that's my how edible is the soul crystal list. There you go. Now, if you're talking about the jobs themselves, I feel like the most edible would be a bard, just because you'd be able to catch them easiest. And they're full of all that sweet, sweet charisma, you know? Makes them tastier. I don't know what I'm going. Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. My brain goes to stupid things.